What's up guys, in this video I will guide you on how to change the Wi-Fi name and password of your Airtel Smartbox router. It doesn't matter whether you have the Airtel 5G Smartbox router or the Airtel 4G Smartbox router, the process is quite the same. But first things first, you want to go ahead and take note of all of your Airtel account information at the back of your Airtel router. So over here you can literally see we have the SSID, which is basically the router's name, and then we also have the Wi-Fi key, which is basically the password. Then we also have the admin username and then the admin password at the back of the Airtel Smartbox router. You want to take note of all of these and then proceed to get to your phone or your computer, whichever one you have. And over here is my phone. Now, what you want to do first and foremost is to make sure that you are currently connected to your Airtel Smartbox router. So just make sure you go over to your Wi-Fi, whether you're using a laptop or a phone, and also make sure you enter the current password for you to be able to sign in and connect to the router. All of this information is actually at the back of the router over here. You can literally see where we have the Wi-Fi name, and then the Wi-Fi key is actually the password. Next thing you want to do is to head over to your browser, whether you're using an iPhone or an Android phone. In my case, I'll be using the Google Chrome browser over here. And then at the top search bar of your browser, you want to go ahead and enter the IP number that is at the back of your Airtel Smartbox router. So at the back of my Airtel Smartbox router over here, you can literally see the IP. That is basically this number over here that starts with 192.168.1.1. So you just want to go ahead and enter that exact number with the dots inside of the browser at the top over here. And once you enter the number, you can literally see I just entered it. You're going to be taken to the official Airtel Smartbox router dashboard. And what you want to do from over here, from the top, you can literally see where we have the login button. You just want to go ahead and select it, just like so, to log in. Now you'll be asked to enter your username and password. What you want to do again is to go ahead and enter the exact username and password that is at the back of your Airtel Smartbox router over here. That is the admin name and then the admin password as well. Once you're done, you should be able to log into your official Airtel Smartbox router dashboard. Now, once you're logging, you just want to head over to the Wi-Fi settings at the left-hand side of your dashboard. So click on Wi-Fi settings over here, and then you're going to see different options. If you're using a 4G router, you can go ahead and select the 4G settings, or if you're using the 5G router, just go ahead and select the 5G settings, not the advanced settings. Now just select the 5G settings, and then from over here, you can literally see that you can now adjust your Wi-Fi name, and then even the Wi-Fi password is over here. Now what you want to do to change any of these, you just want to go ahead and enter the input field, then go ahead and delete what we already have there by default. Once you're done with the SSID option, you also want to go over to the Wi-Fi password as well. Go ahead and change to any password you want. So I'll just enter my preferred password. And once you're done, you just want to go ahead and click on the save button at the bottom over here. And automatically this is actually going to log you out from the dashboard. Just go ahead and make sure you actually connect to the router again using the name and password that you have just changed on the router dashboard. So just go over to your Wi-Fi settings again, turn off your Wi-Fi, turn it on again. I'll go ahead and select it and then proceed to enter the password I just changed as well. And once you're done, just try to connect to it, and trust me, you should be able to connect to your Airtel Smartbox router with your new name and your new password. And now that you are connected to the Airtel Smartbox router again, you want to go over to the dashboard. Just go ahead and refresh the whole page. So as you can see, I have actually logged in, and that is particularly because I have connected to my router again. Still under the 5G settings of your dashboard, I usually like to make sure I turn on 5G optimization so that it is actually going to optimize the 5G of my Airtel Smartbox router. And now you can go ahead and do the same thing for the Wi-Fi name and password under the 4G settings of your Airtel Smartbox router from over here. But obviously this will mean that your 4G network will actually be different from your 5G network, which can actually be very bad. And so usually what I would recommend is to basically just merge your 5G network and your 4G network, so that whenever there is no 5G network, the router will automatically give you 4G. Now to do this, basically on the left hand side, you want to head over to the internet functions settings, and then from over here you're going to see the network mode. Just go ahead and select this and then change it from 4G or whatever options you have over here to 5G SA plus NSA/4G. Now once this is turned on, your router should be able to give you 5G and at the same time give you 4G if there is no 5G network. Now finally, if at any point you cannot remember your Airtel Smartbox router password and you want to be able to reset it, the process is quite simple. All you just have to do is to come over to the back of the router over here. You want to go ahead and open it up and you're going to see a reset button at the bottom over here. Go ahead and get a tiny pin just like a SIM ejector and then just insert it inside of the reset button we have inside of this place. So just press and hold for about 5 seconds. And after about 5 to 10 seconds, you should have been able to reset your Airtel Smartbox router and change the Wi-Fi name and password to the default Wi-Fi name and password we have over here. If you find this video useful, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more interesting tech tips like this one.